tonight. Oh, chair's not in the right spot. We've got lots of you in here tonight, and lovely to see you all. Hope you're all well and happy and safe and warm and cool, or whatever the weather's been like, because it's today. This week we've had a 28 degrees day, and then it went down to like a 19-degree day. So it was like, you know, what clothes do you put on for the day? Who have we got in there? We've got Rhonda, Wendy, Karen, Joanne. We've got Gail, Raylene, Ruth, Julie, Mark. Oh, we've got everyone. Barb, Sue, Dizzy, Jane, Christine. Oh my gosh, good evening to everybody. It's lovely to see you all. Mum is on there. Mum probably won't comment, but Mum is on there. So we're all going to have a fun night. So the pattern on Saturday, we had, sorry, just had to think then what day I was on. It's Treasure Hunt Wednesday. Weekend workshop. So I hope you, hi Anne, hope everybody had a fantastic time with that one. There will be something else coming out again on Saturday, so be prepared. There's going to be another new pattern I've been working on. I think you'll be happy with this one as well. So yeah, so it's been busy. It's been interesting and busy. So today I thought I would touch on 10-inch squares, turning them into your triangles. Now, hi Joanne. So the quilt I've got behind me, all right, so this one is about, I think I worked it out to, I made it in 95, so 25 years ago I made this one. And Dizzy, this one was made when we didn't have pre-cuts. So I made this one by cutting out every little triangle and putting a piece in between and then joining them as squares. Now, if you really look, there are a lot of points that didn't meet because it was very close in my new times of learning how to do it all. All right. And this one is a tied quilt. So if you've been watching my videos, you'd know it is almost, oh, thanks Jenny, that makes me feel old. But yeah, it is almost vintage. It is a quilt that I made that time 25 years ago for my daughter. And it's got signatures all over it from, as you know, my daughter passed away in 95. So it was made in the year that she was going, and people have signed it for her. Doctors, nurses, camp quality people, relatives, grandparents, great-grandparents. So it's lovely to have. So, but I thought I'd bring it out because it is made with the old templates. Okay, so where you cut the triangles from the bit of plastic and then join them all together. And it is tied. Okay, so it's a tied quilt, it's not quilted. Okay, I've tied it. And how I've done that is just by putting the buttons through. Okay, I don't want to wash it, so it's got a bit of a it's just putting the buttons through and tying it rather than quilting it. Okay, so yeah, so that was what I thought. Now I'm going to show you the modern way, the up-to-date way of making triangles and making these a lot easier. All right, but it was a cute little quilt, a cute quilt. She loved it. It's actually got badges everywhere from different places and different significant little badges on there from her. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to, I need that and those. I'm going to put the camera down onto the mat so I can show you how to cut these out. I'm running out of room, but here we go. All right. Thanks, Margot. All right, so we're just going to pop this down to the mat so you can see what I'm going to do. All right, so first of all, take it off my belly. There we go. First of all, we're going to take some 10-inch squares and you're going to iron them in half. I'm trying to read the messages as we go, but I can't see them. So let me go onto here where I've got them. And there it is. Okay. Oh, yeah, it is Jane. Lovely memories of her. She was a gorgeous kid. No worries, Joanne. I love sharing. Anyone want to talk about that? That's fine. Right, so we're going to fold it in half now. You can iron them. Another thing I've been using while I've been sitting here, because I didn't bring the iron out while I was making some of them, I actually just used my pen. Okay, so just a water pencil you can use because you're going to actually cut through it. So we're going to go through exactly the middle. Okay. Yeah. Joanne and Margot are there. I hope you're concentrating. All right, so we're going to go down and cut and draw a line through here. Then I'm going to sew a 1/4 inch either side of the line. Okay, so once I've done that, I'll then take the ruler, cut it in half, blade's not open, cut it in half, and you'll end up with, these are 2 half square triangles. Okay, so there you go. So a bit like bullseye. Okay, bullseye, we've joined 2 5-inch strips together and then done this method. So you'll start with a 10-inch square, and this then turns out to be a 9.5. All right, so you can trim it back. When you join any of the triangles, okay, a little tip, good on you, Margaret. What I suggest is cutting off, once you've ironed it out, cutting off these little tails, all right, because if you're joining another one, it takes a lot of bulk out. So do trim those little things off, all right, just with your scissors if you want to, or if you're trimming the block back altogether, trim them off, all right, so that you get 2 triangles out of it. Here's how you can get 4. So what you'll do, nearly lost them all, is you'll get your 2 10-inch squares again, and thanks, Christine, and what you'll do this time is sew a 1/4 inch around the whole lot. Okay, so 10-inch squares, 1/4 inch all the way around. All right, then what you're going to do is you're going to cut it diagonally again from corner to corner, and don't move it. And this is where the rotary mats come in handy. We're going to turn it, and I'm going to cut corner to corner again. When you've done that, you'll end up with 4 triangles. 1, 2, I'll put them this way so you can see. 1, 2, and they were here, they're gone. All right, and you'll have another 2 there. Thought I had them here. Oh, nope, okay. And then you'll end up with 4. Okay, I might have used them on something else. There we go. And then again, you'll trim them off. These ones then come back to a 7 3/4. Okay, so I would trim that back to a 6.5, right, to fit in with blocks and everything. Just remember when you're ironing them, okay, so when you iron your triangles, because they are now on a bias, so be really careful. I iron straight across here, so you set your seam. Okay, there you go. Good on you, Margo. Yeah, these are good mats. So you'll iron across here to set it, right? And then I just lift the corner and grab the iron and let the iron glide. I'm not pushing hard, just let it glide over that triangle, and it will push it to the one you need. So to the side that you want it. So if you want it, whatever color you want the seam to go to, it's on the top. Okay, so when it's on the top, when you glide the iron over and give it an iron, that means your seam will be towards the darker one or to the print that you wanted it to be on. All right, so always have whatever you want the seam to go on the top. All right, now the next one I'm going to show you is how to get 8 triangles out of 10-inch squares. All right, this one's a fun one. You're again going to take it and you're going to mark it down the middle here, turn your mat, mark it down here. All right, then you're going to cut. Now this one, I might cut this one. Oh, okay, we can cut from here to the corner. Do not move it. Turn it, cut here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it in half. Okay, I've been meaning to try the method of making them by sewing all the way around. Yeah, that's the one it is on that one, Christine. Right, so we've now cut it triangularly. Also what we're going to do on this one is cut it in half. This is where I had to get my bigger ruler because it's only a 4.5-inch one. So half a 10-inch is obviously 5-inch. Right, so I'm going to pop it down, put the 5-inch in here, and it should line up with your cuts in the middle and go straight through. Hi Enzo, hope mum's good. All right, I'm going to cut through here. Do not move it. Turn it again and cut it in half this way. Okay, and then you'll cut up through and you'll find you'll get right through the middle here. All right, when you do that, you end up with 8 triangles. Let me see if I can put them together. All right, so you've got 1, 2, hey, here we go, 3, 4, 5, oh, they're all here, yay, 6, 7, 8. All right, so you've cut crossways and diagonally once you've sewn either side a 1/4 inch of the diagonal ones. So then when you open them, you're going to get your triangle, again, pressing it to whichever side you want to. All right, and that ends up being a 4 3/4 inch triangle. So again, I trim this one back to 4 1/2. I want to trim them anyway. I find that once you've ironed them and that they can squiff if you put too much pressure on, but I don't want to say, okay, I won't need a 4 3/4 inch triangle, so I'm going to use these. I would rather trim them back to what I need. Okay, so I'd use a bigger square. You go bigger to get the bigger triangles. I love the fast egg method. It's good, Karen. It's really good. Wait for Saturday, ladies. I've designed a brand new quilt doing this method, so you can all practice with it. All right. All right. Yeah, Sue. Wait till you see what's coming. All right. So you've got that. So you trim it back again. Trim off your little tails, but because you're going to trim this one back, you will trim them off anyway. It's only a smidgen that you would be trimming off, but it's enough to make it square up and make all the points meet back in the middle. All right, so that's, let me just put this back up here so I can see. Working, but we'll watch back. No worries, Margot. Enjoy work. I'm working too. Yeah, so that's how you do triangles with 10-inch squares. Okay, so it's pretty easy, pretty cool. A lot easier than doing this. Okay, templates were so big. You can still put sashings in these ones like I've done here. Okay, you can still do that. You could, the thing is you have to put a sashing in it, you couldn't do it in here once you've sewn it. All right, so what you would do is put a sashing around the sides. All right, you would have to cut the triangles to put the sashing. I can't wait for the long weekend. I'm off. Oh, is there a long weekend coming up? Oh, that's good. I'm going to have a brand new quilt for you all to play with. All right. Hi. Oh, Doreen, how are you? Just done a quilt using this method. Wonderful. Definitely easier than templates, Dizzy. Yep, definitely. I have got boxes of templates here from years ago that I used to teach and used to use. Hence why I thought I'd hang this one up. Now, the other thing, what I'm going to do tonight, because we've only got about 18 minutes, and it's going to be a bit biggie for the Treasure Hunt Wednesday this week, I am going to give you guys something really, really special. Yeah, Doreen, yeah, send them all in. Send in all your sharing times, okay? Don't forget the triple S's. We've got to subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that notification bell. Stalk me on Facebook or Instagram, all right, to see anything new or anything that's coming up. And also share. Share the post, like the post, comment on the post. It always helps. If you're in a sewing group, a guild, or you know of a guild that would be interested, some ladies in there interested in this, tell them about me. I'm happy to have stalkers, as you know. Okay, so just pass the word around. I will keep doing this for as long as I can, which is a fair while. The actual bypass goes through tonight, apparently. No more trucks. You won't hear them anymore after tonight. And with the border shut, we don't have a lot coming down through here. So share and let everyone know I'm here, but I'm on live on YouTube. Let's get on to Treasure Hunt Wednesday, because this is going to be a bit of a biggie. Thanks, Doreen. Yes, so we had lots of sharing time. I've got some more coming through. There's more I've got scheduled all through. As soon as you send them in, I schedule them for one each day. So they're coming through. Joanne sent me through a couple, so they're coming up in the next 2 days. And thank you all for my comments on my quilt that I've got up for sale for the queen size with all the marbles. They were an old set of marbles that I used to have, and that was what was left, so I made one of those to sell. All right, because I always can ask for queen size. Here we go. Treasure Hunt Wednesday. I'm going to be moving around the shop just to show you what it's all about. So what is happening for Treasure Hunt at 8:30? Can't get hubby to call in now. Oh, not well. He can. Not that he'd stop for me. No, he still can. There's the exit's only 2 minutes from me, so to come on and off, and he can get off just up at Bordell and come in and then go back on. So there is ways of doing it. It depends on north or south for the Broadwater one. Down here, we're right. Okay, here we go. I'm going to move. I'm going to go up a little bit because I'm going to be standing. All right, and I'm coming over here. So for Treasure Hunt Wednesday, ladies, I am going to put that there. That looks all right. Move the machine. All right, I am going to give you all, for the next 24 hours, oh, just tilt that up a little bit. For the next 24 hours, 15% off every kit that is listed on the website. Okay, so you're going to get 15% off. There's no hunting. You go into kits, choose what you want, put it in your cart, pay for it. You're going to get 15% off. Okay, I just decided it's time for one of them again. It's also my time was limited today for finding things and hunting and putting them into hunt. So drum roll, yes. So 15% off all the kits. So what I'm going to do is quickly run through. So I have all the kits in the shop here in my little thing, but just to show you some of them so you haven't forgotten what they look like. You've got your 10-inch squares. 10-inch sliced twice. This one's called. Okay, this one was quilted by a friend who's got a fancy dancy machine. Thanks, Shanna. Not me, but that one is for sale as well. All right, I'm just going to put them on my nice clean floor as I go. We have got keyhole. Okay, now these colorways may not be available, but it shows you what the quilt pattern looks like. All right. Thanks, Christine. Oh, no worries, Anne. No, that's okay. It's hard times for us all, and I just want you guys to keep sewing and enjoy what you do, and I'm happy to do that for this month. So the other one, 5-inch pavers. Okay, that one was cute with the 2x2. As I said, there's not these prints may not be in the kits, but there's a bit of a variety in the kits. You've got your funky picnic. All right, you've got there is one of these. I know there's one of these still left. This is your rectangle 4-patch. Okay, that's in the Ocean Treasures, but as you can see, rectangle 4-patch has got lots. There's some behind there, lots of different kits. You've got your triple rail. That one's got the leaves with the tan. So triple rail, you can make the 2.5-inch strip quilt or the 4 corners one. I'll show you those in a minute. There's one square peg kit left with dots. I'm out of black and whites at the moment, waiting for them to come in. But that square peg, you guys all loved it so much. All right. But there is still one with the one only. Okay, dots with the black. We've got the gorgeous jagged stacks. Okay. So jagged stacks here with the black and white and grey, and there is a kit in that one, but lots of others on there. All right. That's another rectangle 4-patch with the black and white and black. There may be one in there. You've got your bullseye. Okay, so don't forget the bullseye quilt. Love that one. Can't remember which one. Well, it might have been moving too quick for you, Sue. Bullseye. That actually does show a bullseye. I've just got it folded. The pictures are in there on the website as to what the quilts look like finished. But I just thought I'd run through them here with you. All right, you got Tripper in making it queen size in the... Oh, lovely. Making the square peg one in queen size. That's going to look fantastic, Karen. Can't wait for it. We've got Tripper. Okay. There is a black and white and red in Tripper. And guess what else there is in Tripper? Just one pack of... Oh, the square peg, yes. One pack of black and white with purple in the Tripper. Amazing. That one will look good. You've got your squared up kits. All right. So you've got your squared up. This is just a sample one with the fun flowers, but we've got kits in here with dots and everything in them. This is your other one you can make with the triple rail. That's your 4 corners, which you will see in 2 days' time, Joanne. Yours will be up. Love the Tripper. Thanks, Enzo. Tripper's a fun one to make. It's so easy. And ladies, I have updated all the links on the website to go to the YouTube channel ones. So I should have them all on there. This one will be up later tomorrow or the next day. We've got Firecracker. I've got quite a few kits in Firecracker. Okay. And that's using the 5-inch strips. And it's a bigger quilt than the square peg, but that's the Firecracker one. All right. We've also got Distorted. There's not too many kits in those, but we've got Distorted. All right. Last weekend's one where I explained it to you, that's the keyhole. So that's it in the dots and the blue, and I just showed it to you in the black and white and green. All right. And Candy Squares. Candy Squares has even got discounted. So don't forget with Candy Squares, you've got this one and you get the bonus quilt with it, the smaller one, all right, with the Candy Squares. The other kits that you'll see is furballs, double twirl. I used to call them furballs, the little one. So double twirl is up there. That's one I've got for sale. You've also got your crooked bars. Okay, so you've got crooked bars one, which is really cute. There's 3 or 4 of those kits in there. All right, crooked bars, and the other one, oh, you've got your high five, which I'm going to walk around the shop because I've got some here for sale as well. That's the high five pattern with the cats on it, and I've got cats and dogs. The 2.5 inch strip quilt that's under the same kit that makes the 4 corners and triple rail. That's the queen size one that I had there. Is there a video on the candy squares? Yes, there is, Margot. On the website, I've got that link in there under the videos tab on the website. It's listed in alphabetical order, and you can click on candy squares, and it'll take you straight to the video. The other one is escalator. There's one over there in the corner. Oh, point this way a little bit. There we go. Escalator is in here. Do you like my new stand for patterns, ladies? Then also, you've got Mind Bend. Okay, so Mind Bend is up there. There's 3 or 4 kits in Mind Bend as well. All right. Solids are now back. They're not on sale in Treasure Hunt, but just to let you know, solids, we are majority. I have all back in stock. Cream is still on back order. He still hasn't put cream in. What was that? Oh, tripod's going down. Great, thanks. I do have the pattern, but I'd love to watch it. Yes, it is on there, Margot. 4 corners looks great. 4 corners looks beautiful. It's an amazing quilt. In 2 days' time, Joanne's one will come up as a sharing time that she did with the 2x2s, and it looks amazing. So yeah, so there's lots of kits that I've put up for you, and they're all at 8:30. Will go live at 15% off. All right, so you'll be able to go in there, and it will be a bit like Treasure Hunt where you put it in your cart, but you're not actually hunting for them. They're all there, okay? And you just have to go in and choose what you want. They can get nicked out of your cart like Treasure Hunt, but because you've got so many to choose from, I don't think it's going to be a case of grab, grab, grab. All right, if there is, don't forget, I always give a voucher back for the postage, which Jenny, I have now done. Sorry, I missed Jenny's the other week, last week, but we've done that now. Just remind me if I miss it, guys. Things go in my head. It's like a computer with all the tabs open, and one of them's playing music, and I can't figure out what tab in my head plays music. That's pretty much me. So there we go. That's what's going to happen at 8:30. We're going to get you're going to get 15% of the kits. Now that will only go till 8:30. I'm just coming back to the machine and having this my daughter's quilt behind me. Oh, I can't push it any further because I put the quilts down there. Here we go. Let's just put this in here. Yeah, so that'll go live at 8:30. Okay, and you'll be able to get 15% off. I was going to say something. Don't forget, with them all, the postage goes out. If you get up to $80, the postage is free. Okay, so you have free postage on orders over $80. The mats aren't on sale, but they're $65. I still have about half a dozen left of those, but that's what I've got left. So that's what Treasure Hunt's all about. It's no longer showing you 20 different items or so. It's every kit will have 15% off. Don't forget to send in your sharing time, ladies, because sharing time is a great thing that we all love to see what we're doing while we're isolated. Okay, I'm getting more isolated by the day because of the bypass going through now. Apparently, it's tonight. It was tomorrow, last night. Now it's tonight. So we'll see what happens. I'm getting more isolated. So, little recap. Just push these quilts over. Let's go here. So, 10-inch squares. You can make 2. You can make 4, or you can make 8. All right, depending on how you sew them. So your 2-1. You're just going to sew down the middle and cut it. You'll get 2. To get 4, you sew all the way around, cut through the middle, and you'll get 4. To get 8, sew both ways, cut through there, and cut horizontal and vertically as well, and you'll get 8. All right? So that is a fun way to make them, not this way. This was very tedious, especially being one of my first quilts. It was very interesting. A lot of different fabrics that I've pulled out. They're not probably all 100% cotton either. Some of them, I did use some of her old clothes within some of them, and some of her favourite little patterns of fabric that I had around, and she'd pick them out. So, yeah, that was her signature quilt. But on Saturday, I'll let you in, there is a new pattern coming out, and it is using triangles. So, Helen, you'll be happy. So I will not give it away too much, but you'll be able to see how easy it is to put it together, and it's not that hard. Okay, so thank you everyone again. Is there any other questions you want to ask or anything while I say goodnight? I hope you all stay safe, stay well. We're close to the half an hour. All right, I think we're 25 minutes or so. I really appreciate all your support. I appreciate all the lovely emails and messages to say how good it is to get on here. All the little tips and hints and everything. Love passing them on. I do miss the shows. We're not sure when that's going to happen again, but guess what? You get me twice a week on here, and you can watch me anytime. So, Night Ann, thank you so much, darling, for supporting. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to share to everyone. If anyone knows anyone with guilds or anything, get into there. Night Jackie, Christine, Karen, Margot, Julie. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, stay safe, Jane. All stay safe as well. Yvonne, Ruth, Barb, Marg, Jenny. Thanks, Rhonda. It will be strange not to do the trucks. It will be strange. It's going to be very quiet at night, actually, because I can feel them overnight through the floor. Sue, Joanne, Dizzy, thank you, everyone. And Karen, good night to everybody. Night, Mum. Night, Enzo. Night to Enzo's mum. Hope she's well. Thanks, Wendy. Guys, it will be live very soon at 8:30. You'll be able to get 15% off, and anything over $80 is free postage. That's on me too. Hope I can internet for Saturday night, as I will be at the coast. Oh, going on a little holiday, Julie. That's okay. You can always rewatch me. Night, Karen, Joanne, Gail. Oh, thank you. I hope it was info. I know it was a little bit quick on the thing, but it's very nice to know how many triangles you can get out of a 10-inch square. Obviously, if you go a 5-inch square, it's going to go smaller, but Raylene, thanks again, Dale. Hope everyone in the family are well. Thanks, Rhonda and Karen. Night to everybody. Stay safe, stay warm. Happy sewing, and see you all Saturday for weekend workshop with a new pattern. See ya. Bye. Night, Doreen. Night, Karen.